A very good day to you viewers across the world. Still bystanders at newsstands on Flip TV. I'm Michael Adekunle, your host on this program. Okay, what do you have for you today? Very good headline from the Punch newspaper. Opposition batches Senate for rejecting motion to discuss Buhari's speech. Lawan sets up ad hoc committee. Senate adjourns till July 2. The rider Lawan sets up ad hoc committee. Senate adjourns till July 2. Okay. On Atiku, PDP asking for server. We don't have Inec Tells Tribunal. Atiku PDP asking for server. We don't have Inec Tells Tribunal. Too many political parties in Nigeria, a distraction, says United Nations. Too many political parties in Nigeria, a distraction. That's what United Nations is saying. And let's go to other stories we have on the Punch newspaper. Fayose slams Obasanjo hails Buhari for honoring MKO. Abiola Fayose slams Obasanjo hails Muhammadu Buhari for honoring MKO. Abiola. Down the newspaper, another very interesting story. Unizik scandal. Ambrose Ali University denies embattled lecturers examiner documents. Unizik scandal. Ambrose Ali University denies embattled lecturers examiner documents. A very sad story here, very sad one. Yoruba actor Danguro is dead. Of course, you know the very intelligent Nollywood actor Danguro is dead. Yoruba actor Danguro is dead. 10% of annual budget will go to education. That's what Makinde is saying. 10% of annual budget will go to education. And let's move to another story here. Man rapes mother in Imo State, blames it on alcohol. Man rapes mother in Imo State, blames it on alcohol. Reconciliation. Ganduye demands apology from Sanusi. Ganduye demands apology from Sanusi. Okay, these are the stories we have on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Let's join our reviewers for more analysis. I'll be right back.
First of all, I just want to say welcome to Next Level. And we are looking at the next level from different points of view. Taking 100 million people from poverty within 10 years. Is that realistic? Or is just building a speech just to favor the people? But well, that's a story of another day. The president only has 4 years and he's saying he's taking 100 million people from poverty. Well, I'm so sad. It's not something to hear about. Nigeria are faced with poverty. Poverty, and poverty is on the eyes of everybody. Except people are not telling themselves the truth. The truth needs to be told. The truth needs to be told. In the speech he made about that's June 12th. Saying that they want to change Abuja National Stadium to MKO Stadium. It doesn't have any significant effect. You are giving a man that is not among the presidents. What I think and what the government needs to do is that June 12th should be called Abiola Day, not Democracy Day. Should be called Abiola Day. When he said hope alive. Hope alive. Nigeria has stirred up with hopeless situation in Nigeria today. People are dying. There is hunger in the land. There is insecurity. Unemployment is increasing day in and out. And the government is saying next level. And that's the question I'm asking. What next level are they taking us to? So that's one take about it. Then in respect of Atiku on the server issue, the question I need to ask. The Senate approved about 282 billion naira for One, part of the thing was electronic, part of the thing was for server to replace the card readers and every other thing. And the Inec are telling us that they don't have a server. Who are they fooling? How can an Inec chairman comes out to tell us they don't have a server? Listen to Festus Keyamo. He said that PDP must have hacked the server of Inec for them to know that they've won election. So who is contradicting themselves? And an Inec chairman is coming out to tell us that they don't have a server. That means there's something wrong somewhere. That means the Inec chairman is playing a written script. I am disappointed. If a small company in Nigeria can have a server, how much more Inec? We need to tell ourselves the truth. And if we don't tell ourselves the truth, we will still remain where we are. Atiku said he has an evidence that he won the election. The judge should come up and wake up to the reality. Atiku, bring your evidence. He said he will invite the specialist people, the BM and the rest, to come and inspect whether this thing comes from Inec server or not. Inec chairman is saying they don't have server. The question I want to ask is this. The card reader, our fingerprint, all those things we put our finger, where does those things go to? It's a question we need to ask ourselves. Where does it go to? Why are they fooling Nigerians? Why are they telling Nigerians that we don't know what we are doing? The INEC chairman is working on the scripts. And that script, if care is not taken, is going to ridicule his political, is going to ridicule his profession. He should come out and tell the truth. About 2 or 3 days ago, they granted interview to Jonathan. Jonathan said, well, Atiku has the right to go to the court. But in his own case, he said no, he doesn't want to go to the court. This man have a substantial evidence. And that's why I feel sorry today that this 9th Senate, they're not going to do anything. We have rubber stamp people that are coming in. Lawani, the deputy senator, Omo Agege. I saw it on the online media that Omo Agege net down for the president. What an insult. Net down. They want to greet the president and he net down. Where is the rule of law going to work? The president will just take decision and say, yes, sir.
Submissive.
It will be submissive. They will not even object it. Now, look at the executive. The legislature are corrupt. The judiciary are corrupt. They are the only ones that are right. I'm telling you the truth, nothing but the truth. We are still under dictatorship, wearing agbada. That's my take about that. About Foyose's issue. Well, there are two sides to a coin. Obasanjo have his reasons. Part of his reason is that the June 12 you are talking about, the June 12 you are talking, did not give birth to this democracy you are talking about. The June 12, after Babangida annoyed the June 12 election, they installed an interim government. Under that interim government, a military took over power. And the president then died. Another military took over, which was Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam, under 9 months, did the political reform. There was an election conducted in Nigeria which brought PDP and some other political party. And that gave birth to the democracy we are enjoying today. Except we don't want to tell ourselves the truth. The president did this because he wants to favor the Yorubas. June 12, I keep on saying it, should not be called Democracy Day, it should be called MKO Day. That's my take about that. MKO Day.
Of course, they are supposed to be there. But let me start by saying that not only that they did not come to the venue of the celebration, they did not even give reason why they were not there. So that even is a big issue. You know, for you not to be at the venue of one program is one thing. And for you not to explain why you are not even there is another thing. So, I would say it is best known to them the reason why they were not there. It is best known to them. But if you ask me, I will say again that Nigeria should begin to look critically at our leaders. Are they really on our side? Or they are just for themselves? Because I see no reason why they should not be there. What they are telling us is that they are not in support of that idea. That is just the meaning, the implication of what they did. That they were not in support. And people like, I'm not even bothered about Jonathan or Obasanjo, but I'm bothered about Gowon and Shonekon. I am bothered about those two. And then I think we have another. Okay, Yaradua is late, yes. Yaradua is late. So, leave out Obasanjo, Jonathan. What about Gowon? What about Shonekon? Even Abdul Salam. Yes, Abdul Salam is a military form of government. But at least he was once our head of state. So why are they not there? Because look at it. At the peace meeting, in fact, General Abdul Salam was even in the forefront of that idea. Look at when Buhari was inaugurated for the second time, we had Gowon I think, is it Gowon? We had one of them in attendance, Abdul Salam. So what happened on the day of June 12th? So with the whole Nigeria explanation, they should come and tell us whether it's because they are not in support or there was a reason why they were not there.
Now let's move to Atiku. PDP asking for server, we don't have. Atiku, PDP asking for server, we don't have. Inec tells Tribunal the issue of Atiku and Buhari is still going on in the court. But don't you think Inec is supposed to provide the server?
Well, in the first place, you ask yourself, was any result electronically transmitted? If the answer is yes, then you can begin to talk of server. But if the answer is no, then you cannot be talking of server. Because server is the end destination of any result coming from any angle. So, and we've been told that results were not electronically transmitted. So how can you be talking of server? And when they say they don't have server, it doesn't mean that they don't have server. But those things you are trying to, you are looking for in that server are not even there.
Or are they trying to disallow him from getting access to the server?
Well, you know, I am not a lawyer. And what that entails, I don't know. But what I can say is that it's like you are asking me, where is your wife? And I told you I don't have a wife. And you keep asking me, where is your wife? Do I need to answer you again? I don't need to answer you again because I have already told you I don't have a wife. So let them concentrate on materials used during the election.
Okay.
Let them concentrate on that. I am interested in knowing the truth. I am not saying that it's not possible that Atiku will carry the day or Buhari will carry the day. Let's know
What is involved?
what is involved.
Now, what do you think will happen at the end of the day?
At the end of the day,
Outcome of this?
yes. When you know, it's difficult to say what will happen. What I can only say that if court finds it that Atiku is right.
That's if the court rules in favor of
In favor
Atiku.
of Atiku. So that means the pendulum will swing in Atiku direction. But if court doesn't, if the court judgment doesn't favor Atiku, that means it's going to favor Buhari. So it goes either way.
His Excellency Buhari should come in. I don't want any other minister, anybody. They should try and pay me my gratuity. 11 years now, I have not been paid. I was working with Works and Housing, now CSPD. Yes, under federal government. They've not paid me my money. And all the people helping me, they have stopped helping me because they are tired. They should assist me. I don't know what is happening. I fill a form, they will not see it. They fight, they cannot find it. Up till now, I'm in this position. People thought I've collected my money. They paid half instead of 35 years. They paid me 10 years short payments. I don't know who took the money. I've reported the matter. I wanted to speed it up so that my money could be given to me. Even within this month, I will be grateful.
June 12 is a watershed in the politics of Nigeria, as I understand it. And there is quite a whole lot of lessons to learn from June 12. From June 12, we discovered that free and fair election is not impossible to conduct. It is quite possible if there is a will to conduct free and fair election. The Inec has evolved over the years, but sometimes we move forward, sometimes we go backward. But I know that we'll get there one day. But the major lesson of June 12 is credible elections can be conducted in Nigeria if there's a political will.
Now let's move down to what we have here. Also, Atiku, PDP asking for 7, we don't have. Inec tells Tribunal. This is what Inec is telling Tribunal, that Atiku and PDP have been disturbing them to get them at the server. But Inec is saying is that, oh, we don't have this server.
I think Inec should be transparent and open up their server and they should come clean to Nigerians. This is really not about Atiku or Buhari. It's about the institution of Inec and their transparency and their credibility. We should be able to trust Inec. They have tried over the years. They have, at least in the time of their last chairman, Atiku Jega, he has advanced transparency in Inec. So they should not take us backward. If there is if they have a server in which they collate the results and the opposition is demanding access to it, why deny them? If there's nothing to hide, why deny the opposition from having information concerning what is going on with the server and what are the collation results, what's going on there?
Because he's not satisfied with it. So he wants to know.
So there should be transparency. Transparency will give INEC credibility. It will make Nigerians to trust them. It's not about Buhari, it's not about Atiku. Because every 4 years there will be elections. But the more Nigerians are watching, so Buhari is there today, he should encourage INEC to be transparent. Because it's not about individuals, it's about the institution of democracy in Nigeria.
Now, do you think the office of the president will allow INEC to work independently?
Because the office of the presidency is an interested party in this matter, we understand. But the president should be a statesman. We need statesmen, not politicians. The president should be a statesman. A statesman does not look at the elections. He looks at the future generations. When Mr. President lives in 4 years' time and he retires, what are the legacies he wants to leave behind? Credible INEC should be part of his legacy. Credible INEC. So the presidency should encourage INEC to be open for the benefit of Nigeria, not for the benefit of the presidency.
And I like the way they celebrated it anyway. Though we're expecting Nigeria to go higher than this. So, and I believe that in time to come, Nigeria will see more better things than what we are seeing today. Thank you very much.
The issue of Atiku, getting access to the server, it seems Inec is denying Atiku from accessing the server.
Well, I don't have much to say about that one because I don't know much about that one.
Now, what do you think will be the outcome of Atiku and Buhari? What do you think will be their fate in Tribunal?
What will be their fate in Tribunal is, I think we hope much on the Nigerian judiciary to do justice as it should be. So I think between Buhari and Atiku now lies on the judiciary. Yes, and that's what I think, that the judiciary section of government should handle it the way it should be, matured way, so that the whole world will see it that our judiciaries are not people that they can intimidate.
They should be independent.
Yes, they should be independent. Thank you very much.
Looking at what Fayose said to Obasanjo, slams Obasanjo, hails Buhari for honoring MKO.
Obasanjo from honoring MKO. Well, this is a personal issue anyway. I think, but as a statesman, Obasanjo as a statesman, this is Nigerian issue.
He wasn't present at the occasion.
He wasn't present at the occasion. I hear that Jonathan and Governor Gowon and others were not present. So, and I think they have personal issues that made them to be absent on that particular day. So, and they are the ones to say why.
Yeah, that one has passed. ADB is that not passed? Because that one has passed. Because that one has passed. ADB hasn't passed. You cannot be saying it.
Inec is not your private company. That you have a database that Atiku or opposition cannot have access
What
to.
they are claiming, they didn't have server, and they will still continue to be saying it that they did not have server. Yes, because when they propose it, wait, it's ignorant of server.
How will you not have a server? How is your database hosted if you don't have a server?
No, when they ignore it, what are you
Talking of law.
Yeah, I'm talking about law.
Talking of morality and what? No, how do you forget about?
It's law because it's in the court of law.
About morality in conduct of elections.
This one is law.
I've not read it. It's when I read it, I'll know what INEC is saying. Because if you're saying you don't have a server, the question is, how is your database hosted? On what platform? Because these things were done online. Do you understand me? It's computer-based, IT-based. Now the question is it possible for you to run that database platform without a server? They can be saying they are not the ones hosting the server itself. There must be a server. It's impossible.
ADB is a server. ADB that they have server. You know, when they were collecting results, they wouldn't have been asking the electronic return officer to be telling them, to be announcing the result one by one. They will have seen it. They will have displayed it. No. They will have seen it up. I'm not seen it up because wait now. The case is in the court of law, Abi. And now constitutional editing, it does not allow them to announce the result or to show results on electronic server database. So you cannot be questioning them, cannot be asking them where is their server, because they will be telling you that they do not have server. Yes.
But if INEC continues to claim they don't have server, and how are we building our democracy?
Maybe in the next election, we'll be asking that question.
But we should not get it right now.
Now, wait now.
Maybe us as individuals.
Anyway, you can be talking about your own personally. So it can favor you, it can disfavor me. It can favor me and disfavor you.
INEC denies Atiku access to the server.
Yes.
Whose interest is INEC protecting?
They are protecting
all Nigerians. Are they protecting our interest by denying opposition the access to their database?
What I'm telling you is that till tomorrow, INEC will still be telling you that they do not have server.
But when we realize, how do you host
this issue of server? You are dragging it to an unusual decision. How when you go to be accredited, the card reader, these things are electronic in nature, and the reception for approval is always server based. You cannot do it in isolation. Now what they are trying to do is to now say that the election was a fraud, because if you are denying that there is no server,
if you're denying that server thing, that means it was all together a fraud.
Now,
Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Did you vote? Now, when you get there, you are accredited. You probably present your fingerprint or whatever, and some are rejected, some are approved. What is the base of their rejection or approval? It's based on the response of a server, because there's a database. And how is that database able to relate with you real time as you are providing your fingerprint? Because there's a server and there's a platform and there's a database. Now, if you are now saying there was no server, is that you're playing politics, trying to hide, or you are telling us, or you are telling us you all together defrauded Nigerians?
At the same time, they can be telling. At the same time,
I want to take time to read this and to know what they actually.
At the same time, they can be telling you that they are the server for you to vote, Abi. But they can tell you there is no server for them to transmit the results, to collect the results.
Get better informed on this matter. There is no way.
And this is where we'll wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Do join us next time as we bring you other interesting topic from the newsstands. Michael Adekunle is my name. Behind the camera is Latif Adeboale. In the studio, Michael Ojo. Have a good day.